All right, I now want to show you how we're going to calibrate the machine and also how to change the burrs on the MCXL. Going to click the down arrow just like we've been doing. Now we're going to go to Configurations, Devices, and now I'm going to click on our milling unit. And if you see, we have manual IP settings. You should have your addresses and everything all typed in here to correspond with your MCXL. Don't change these without help from service department, please. Now to calibrate, it's very simple. Go to the bottom of the screen and hit calibrate. Now the questions are, how often should you calibrate? And this is for the milling chamber. And I normally do it once a year. Patterson and Sirona will come in and do it once a year, and then if you do it once a year, that should be plenty of time. Most of the time the machine will tell you it doesn't even need to be calibrated, but I do it just to make sure I'm pleased with the results. So we're going to click in Calibrate. You hear the machine running in the background, and it's going to position the instruments. And if you notice, we have a calibration pin on both the right and the left. Then we also have the calibration specimen in the middle. You're going to go to the chamber, remove the burrs or the blocks, and put in the calibration pins. We'll show you a little bit of a movie on that. And then once you've got the calibration pins installed and the calibration set in the middle, you're going to hit Start. It's going to take about 3 to 4 minutes for this to go through its process. You can see it says it's calibrating, and I'm just going to hit the stop button right now. Okay, now we are going to go back to configure. This is your calibration set. You can see it has the pins on the right-hand side and your calibration specimen in the middle. Take your calibration pins. You're going to have to remove the burrs. Remove both the left and the right side. Use your chuck removal or your burr removal tool, which is in the lower left side of your chamber. Turn it to the left and remove a complete chuck and burr. That all comes out, and then you're going to replace it with the specimen or the calibration pins, which do not have any diamond particles on them, so they won't damage your calibration specimen. I'm going to turn this to the right and again screw it in until it clicks. It's a torque wrench, so you can't over tighten it. And you do the same thing to the left side. Remember to take it totally out, take out the chuck, and then replace it. The next step, we're going to put in our calibration specimen in the middle, and it looks like an arrow. On yours, you're going to have to remove the center section of your chuck. In order to do that, you're going to take your hex wrench, which is your Torx wrench, just like you're going to be putting in a block, loosen it up, and then in the center section of your chuck, take it and remove that whole center section. Then, when you go to put in your specimen, like is going to happen right here, that center section will be out, and you're going to drop the whole section that's much longer than that into place. Move it until you see it's locked, and once it's locked, you're going to tighten it again with your hex wrench, with your Torx wrench actually. Once it's tightened, just close the door. Once your door is closed and latched, then you go to the top right, push the start button, and then it will continue to do the calibration. Again, it will take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, and I would suggest that Patterson does this once a year, and you can do it once a year.